okay, has taken on this challenge with the with immigration. Okay, and congratulations to our president. He's my president. I love him so much, and he won because Americans got sick and tired of having their city, their town overrun with illegals everywhere. Okay, and this has nothing to do with being prejudiced and things like that because at one point or another everybody was an immigrant, but they did it the right way. Okay, us American, we don't have an issue you coming into the U.S., but just do it legally, the right way, and with good intention. When you come to the US and your mindset is out to seek other things than becoming part of a society, becoming an American, following our rules and teaching your kids how to be an American. If it's not that, then you come with other attention like how to um how to get into the system, how to teach the system, cheat, how to take money away from the system, by doing this and that, by having anchor babies and things like that. Those things are not right at all because Americans that work hard pay tons of taxes, okay? And us, we have to support these people. We have to support these people. And this is why you see the country is basically right now, it's like it's in Iraq, It's overrun by people every time, like I say, some of these places you go to, those people that refuse to speak English, okay, and they have turned your country. Some places you go in the United States of America, you don't even think it doesn't even look. It does no longer look like the USA. You see, and that's the thing. So you cannot go to these people country and do these things. You cannot you cannot do that. And a lot of these bad people that have committed, done bad thing in their country, they just run when they need to get away from their country. They'll run to the border, sneak in. Okay, they'll just sneak in and make the USA a very unsafe place. And this is why now what it's only now abroad is safer than the USA because all the criminals are in the United States of America. Okay, and this is why it's had become such a dangerous place. And abroad is safer. You see, because these people, whenever they do something, the first thing they think about, let me go to the USA. Okay, let me go there. And this is why a lot of American has left the USA. I mean, different reason, but this is the reason why. Okay, and don't even think about going and testing the immigration system in these different countries. All these countries outside of the USA, they have very, very strict immigration laws. Don't try testing them. Okay, don't try to because any little thing you do, okay, like if you go to um, some country, if you just spit on the, I think it's Taiwan, if you just spit on the street, okay, they'll take you. They'll take you, and if you're on like a tourist visa, they'll ship you right out. They don't play. Some places you overstay your visa, 1 hour, 2 hours, they'll pick you up. You know, and for the longest time, the USA is like a joke to the world. People think they can just come in, do whatever they want, however they want, and there will be no consequences, no penalty. You know, and it's really really sad being one of the most powerful country in the world where your your laws, your immigration law are so weak when it should be very strict. It should be. Because what you consider third world country, third world country have stricter immigration laws than you. Some of these countries, even if you have residency, there's a lot of things you are limited. You cannot do. You cannot do. Okay? You cannot vote. You cannot do any things like that. There are some people I have met overseas, like abroad, in U.S.A. have shipped them there, and these people went. They were illegal, and they went to vote, and they got caught. Could you believe that? Okay, in some places, even if you are a resident, permanent resident of the country, you cannot vote. You cannot take part of a political rally in their country. You cannot, unless you're a citizen. Okay, left alone, like these people are flying foreign flag on our soil. They have rally, and they're chanting their country name with their country flag. Where do you go and see this? You cannot go anywhere around the world and see people flying the American flag. Like I said, they'll come and get you with no question asked. Where do you see this? Okay, this thing should be banned. Okay, flying a foreign flag on U.S. soil. Okay, so these people they're flying. That well, I mean, I'm not saying about fly by plane, but they'll just rush in to the border when they know that there are laws that they should obey. They don't obey those laws. Okay, and that Biden guy allowed these people. Biden is the worst president in the United States of America, the worst, and he's gonna go down as being the worst president ever. Open borders. Do you know how many Americans lost have been unalive because of this? Because of these people? Okay? So many Americans even today feel very unsafe in their own country. Okay? Because these people that come from their countries, a lot of them I mean, they're not nice people at all. They're not. Okay? Things they do to women, things they do to children, and in their own country, they never get caught. And they'll go and they'll come into US and do the same thing. This is personally, a lot of American are against illegal immigration. It should be because it is illegal. Okay, what is it so hard for someone not to understand? Someone coming in into a place illegally. Okay, and a lot of time they may come in legally with a visa. They'll overstay their visa and they never make an effort to to be legal. And they're saying the system of the US is hard to become. That's not true at all. That is not true at all. They make no effort to become an American at all. And these people with illegal immigration and the way that um, it is tolerated, they entertain that because these people will spend 30, 40 years illegally in the USA. These people will have businesses, buy houses, cars. How are they able to do that? By being illegal. How are they able to do that? Because, like I said, a lot of these countries, like Mexico, you cannot even open a bank account if you don't have a residency card. You cannot. They will not do it. You cannot. Okay? And they'll come into the USA, and they don't want to go home. They don't want to go home. they'll do the worst. Okay, they'll do the worst. They'll set up shop there, and they don't want to go. Okay, they don't want to go. They don't want to learn the American way or system or laws or holidays or language. They're not interested in that. They are not interested in that. And a lot of these places, so-called other countries, this is why some of the immigration places, especially like in Europe, they were fighting against illegal immigration and people trying to come in and not adjust the country. Instead, they're trying to change the country, and this is why you see in the United States now, a lot of places, like you say, you cannot even recognize the USA. It has changed so much. Foreign language writing everywhere in businesses, people speaking, foreign, they don't even speak. It's like an invasion. That's what it is. Okay? This is what it is. So anyway, this is my take, and let me tell you something. In the illegal immigration, there was a time the biggest number. Well, till today, the biggest number are still Mexican, Latin American, but today it's everyone, Asians, and people from Africa, people from Brazil, people from all those places. Okay, you see that. And once they get in, like I said, they make no once they get in, they get a job, they make no effort to become right, to become legalized, especially if if they get their hands on some papers that they are able to work, that don't belong to them, they'll be there 30, 40 years. You see? So I am totally with the president about immigration reform, if it's that's what you need to call it, because we do have our immigration laws, policy. They're just never being followed. They're there, but this president, especially Biden, has never followed these laws. When he was in power, thank God he's gone. It was scary. It was scary because you don't want to you don't want to be in your country. You're always looking out over your shoulder. You're always worrying. Who's doing. It's horrible. And these people, they'll come and they'll do these things. They don't care. You see them beating policemen. In New York or over other places, and there's a lot of thing that goes on that is not reported in the news. And if you had to find out everything that was going on, you'll be scared to even leave your house. Okay. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Stay tuned for other video that will be coming out. I want to say special thank you to the new subscribers I had in the past few days. I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. Okay. Listen, I'm just giving, I make this video, I'm just giving my opinion. Okay. I'm not a politician. I don't really like to discuss political thing. I'm just talking about, things that are right, that should be right, how the law should be obeyed, because I have traveled to so many places, different countries abroad, and I see how things are done. Okay. Yeah, because in a lot of these places, it's a hassle dealing with immigration in most of these countries. This is why, I will visit those countries, but I will never ever go to the hassle of immigration in those countries and things like that. And it's becoming very, very expensive, okay, to deal with immigration in those countries. People just take advantage there of you, especially when you come in from the USA. Okay, yeah, I am happy this has been done because this is gonna stop a lot of, like I say, the illegals, the anchor babies, and so on and so on. I'm gonna make a video about that, the birthright citizenship. Okay, don't forget to like the video, comment below, and thank you for listening to this video. Okay? I appreciate you, and I'll be talking to you soon. Ciao.